One, and a two, and a 3, 2, go. All right, so
This is how all these podcasts are going to start.
life sucks. All right, come on, dude.
All right, guys, welcome to the Dank podcast,
Hey.
episode number 3.
You know it, brother.
Hey, we're finally
You know
back,
it.
even though we really didn't go anywhere, but hey, we
That's
kind of
true.
did.
All right, yeah. So we're here,
Finally
and you're here
back.
to listen to us.
Hey, yeah, amen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, so before we get started, I just want to apologize for how late this episode was. I know we said we were going to put it out like Wednesday, Thursday, but this is like a week and a half later on a Saturday night.
True.
Yeah, Lo Siento.
Yeah, I think we might be changing it to Saturdays when the podcast is going to go out. Maybe Sunday mornings.
Just what's easier,
Yeah, we are,
easier for our schedule.
we are
Yeah,
college students.
We are still full-time college students.
Incredibly busy men. Incredibly.
Yeah, music majors. We got no lives.
Yeah.
Lives.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah. So before we even get even more started, I'm Ryan.
I'm Michael.
I'm Josh.
I'm Aaron.
All right.
Congratulations for already botching your introduction.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So this is our guest today, Aaron.
Talked
Aaron
about him during the last
Gorkom.
podcast.
Aaron
Yeah.
Voon Gorkom.
Uh-huh.
Aaron,
Okay.
PhD.
Oh yeah, this is Dr. Aaron.
Mr. Dr.
This
Aaron.
is Mr. Dr.
Dr.
Professor Aaron.
That's right.
Children's doctor.
What a guy.
Yeah, don't forget it.
We talked about him last week.
See, we
I
had
mean,
an
like
accomplishments
3 weeks
list
ago.
that we were going to read off, but we forgot it. It
It's
was
too long.
north of 200 names and
Well, we'll
titles.
give you,
and
we'll give you one.
just
He's
an incredible man.
Well, first off, he wears blue jeans.
Oh,
Cured AIDS for dolphins.
I did. That actually was harder
He
than I
has
thought it would be.
hepatitis. He has hepatitis B.
Yeah. Yep.
No,
That was
I
an interesting
actually
story.
don't know if he has
Had to do with the
hepatitis.
dolphin story.
Well, the dolphins gave you
They gave him
hepatitis.
hepatitis B.
No, it was
So,
it's
who's in a
yeah.
mess?
This is a
Dolphins
story
are
for another
crazy,
time.
though.
Another time.
I believe he has PowerPoints on this this lecture.
Yeah.
Some,
Yeah.
URL.
Yeah, I used it at
the
Cambridge once.
Deep
Yeah.
web.
Like he has those
He spelled-
presentations where he
spelled
has like that
Cambridge.
clicker
Yeah.
for the
Yep.
PowerPoint that he can never get to work. But you know, if it works, it'd be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He, just a great guy. Just a
Yeah.
real great.
Yeah, he's
real
a good guy.
great
If you guys can see this, I'm patting him on his shoulder,
I'd
and
say
he's
he
looking
is.
at me like I'm like doing something weird to him.
7 out of 10 would approve.
So
8 out of 8, mate.
I'll take that.
that's 70%, Josh.
Yeah.
That's
Whoa.
a C. That's
I'm-
passing.
Welcome,
Wow.
welcome to
Yep.
math. C's get degrees.
10.
Oh, but he
100.
does have a 4.0, I think.
I got a B once.
That was awkward.
My home ec teacher had it out for me.
Oh,
Your home.
All right.
classic.
How'd you
Just
get a B in
classic.
a home ec?
Exactly.
He
Exactly.
didn't want to brush his teeth the right way.
I
His
guess.
creme brulee was
Aced anatomy
overdone.
and physiology and all the difficult things.
Did you burn the cake, Aaron? Did you
Burn
burn
the
the cake?
Did you put hair in it?
Did you cook at
Some
home?
Mary cake.
Shout out.
Oh, Ryan's losing it.
Filthy
okay.
Frank. All right.
Oh, okay, we're good. Okay, well, Filthy Frank, he's a meme.
He is a
so,
meme, yeah.
It's a horrible
He's a thing.
segue. But hey, we're going to show you guys the Dank Meme Marino
The dank
for the week.
meme of the day.
Dank meme of the 3 weeks we've been,
There you go.
it's good to go.
All right.
Do you want to press play up on that business?
Oh,
Oh.
you know,
Oh, it's
Oh,
brother, I
There
would,
it is.
I would
Before we
be
do
my
this,
honor.
Before we do this,
oh yeah.
if you guys are listening with headphones, you might want to turn it down just a little bit.
Get ready to be ripped.
Yeah.
R.I.P.'d. Rest in peace.
RAPIEDEQ.
Just here we go. Ready?
Are we gonna play it?
3,
Yeah.
2,
7 seconds.
1.
One.
go. Oh God,
Hello, Satan.
man! Even with the warning, jeez,
His tongue sticks out. I'm like, what's this guy gonna do?
Listen, oh man.
that was
I
dank,
didn't realize
brother. That was dank.
I didn't realize who made this meme.
Oh,
Man, I
We'll
guess
blur
we
that
might have
one
to
out,
censor that
maybe.
one
All
out.
right, yeah,
Hey, whatever. He definitely threw in his watermark. We know who made that meme.
oh yes,
Yeah.
he did.
we do.
That's
we
good.
know now. I mean,
We know.
we know.
And I've been sitting on this one for 3 weeks, and I still have yet to notice that one.
Because the play bar covers it, and you're like, oh, well.
Wow.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
probably.
It's a pretty well thought out meme.
Well, there's your danky dank for the day.
The dank
I hope
Marino.
that wasn't the only danky dank you've had today, but you know, if it was, there's your daily dosage. Make sure to get some more tomorrow. But yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
true.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I want to ask you guys what's going on, but I kind of want to talk about something. So
Oh yeah.
You
So I
got
fo- I
something
found-
burning on your heart?
Burning your chest hair?
I want to know about you guys. I want to know about you. Anyway, so I finally
weird.
I got into Hulu like 2 months ago.
Wait, into Hulu?
Really how
2
freaking
months
good
ago?
Hulu.com was. Hey, shout out if we want you guys want to sponsor us. You know it's good to go. Anyway, Ridiculousness, Rob Dyrdek's Ridiculousness
I
is
love
on
that
there.
show.
Yeah, great show.
And he had Harley Morenstein, the guy from Epic Mealtime.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah.
were just watching him the
Yeah,
other day.
we were.
And
Okay.
we were discussing about how much it turned into crap compared to how they started.
Yeah, that is very
Hey, whoa,
unfortunate.
but hey,
A shout out.
You want to collab?
Epic,
We got you. Anyway, so Rob was like, "Hey, hey, Harley, did you ever have any near-death experiences?" Harley yeah,
What was his name?
Harley Morenstein. It was kind of like,
Morenstein.
listen, like the one time I almost died, but I'm gonna sound like kind of a pussy. So I was on this airplane once, and the turbulence was really bad, and that was his near-death experience.
That was it?
That was
Wow.
it?
That was
Like,
it.
come on, like I've had worse than
That
that.
guy lives a tame life.
I mean,
More likely to die in a car than on an
he's
airplane.
more likely to die from heart attack than anything at this point.
Yeah.
Well,
That is
all that bacon.
100% true.
Yeah.
yeah, I'd risk it with the bacon.
Yeah, so
though.
like I was
Yeah.
like, got me thinking like, how many times have I been close to death?
How many?
I mean, a
Truly.
lot, but one of them stuck out the most.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So like, it was like 3 years ago maybe, and it was that point in time where it was like, there's like 1.5 feet of snow on the ground. It's still kind of snowing pretty hard, and my dad was like, "Dang, I bring him up every single time."
Shout
Hey,
out,
but it's in a good way this time, right?
Papa Ferrari.
I mean, I almost died.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hey, just a
hey.
quick question. Do you think you are somehow related to the Ferrari cars that exist today? I mean,
You know what? People ask me that question all the time. You know what I
Yeah.
answer to them?
no, I don't.
I don't know.
Listen, my last name's actually Ferrari.
Really?
And
Really?
No, it did, honestly. That's how everyone says it.
Have I been saying your name wrong this whole time?
No, that's how we say Ferrari. But hey, that's because it's spelled the same.
But it's pronounced Ferrari.
I feel like I don't even know you anymore.
It's pronounced Ferrari, but like,
Why have you never even attempted
because
to
Ferrari's
correct
so much
anyone?
cooler.
I guess I would let it slide too.
Yeah.
You're selling out. You're selling out your
Also,
own family
I-
name for coolness.
My one time, I told my friend this like back in elementary. He's like, "Dude, do you know it was like the person that made Ferrari is like your family?" And I was like, "Yeah, he is." And he goes, "No, he wasn't. The guy that made Ferrari died. He never had any kids." Like, I hope he's not being serious,
Well, yeah,
because that means that could definitely
cousins,
that could like
probably.
Is he
make,
being? Do you know?
I have zero clue. I've never looked it up to fact check him.
Really?
because
How long have you been
I
alive?
don't care.
Check it out, man.
Yeah, I'm
3 days.
But
He's been alive for 3 days.
All right, so
All right, continue with your story.
Yeah, back to my story. Crap.
Dad
snow.
and a foot of and a half of snow.
Okay. So my dad's like, "Hey, you gotta go shovel out the snow."
classic.
He didn't say it like
dad.
that. He was more like, "Hey, Ryan, shovel out the snow, or I'm gonna take away your cell phone." And
Wait,
I'm
he
like,
didn't even give me an option? He was just like, "Do it or I'll do this"?
Yeah.
Wow,
I
that's
mean,
aggressive.
hey, he was harsh. I am mature, responsible, skips a lot of classes, young adult.
How
Those
many skips
don't
do you have
really
left
go
for him?
together, man.
Stay in
Those
school,
two
don't do
things.
drugs. All right, so we're out shoveling, and my township, whoa,
I
Township?
feel you.
does a really bad job at shoveling or plowing the snow on the roads, because like they want 2 cars to get by on the road, but they're only gonna let 1 plow go through. So it's like 2 cars to come by. It's like trying to squeeze me inside of a friggin' latex suit. Like it just doesn't happen. All right,
Can we see that sometime?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel.
picture right here. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. So what happens here is, I'm trying to shovel out so we can actually get out of our driveway. Like if you shovel out your car, you can't go anywhere because there's still 1.5 feet of just plowed snow that's covering the road. So I'm out there
Sure.
trying to do that. This plow truck, it's still like snow. It's like a blizzard at this point. The plow truck's like, he's just rolling down the road. Yeah, not really. And just shoveling the snow. Had headphones in like a freaking idiot. And he almost freaking ran me over. I almost got hit by a plow
Did
truck.
the snow push you over?
That's how you almost died by a plow
No,
truck.
like I happened to turn around like a millisecond before he almost hit me, and it was like a freaking action movie diving away from an explosion. I was like, "Yo, peace out!" and like did like a swan dive out of there.
A swan dive.
And my life
Wow.
flashed before my eyes. All like 13 or 14 years. I was like, man, I missed so much. I didn't go to college. I didn't even finish high school. I didn't go to prom.
After that, you did all those things?
Yeah,
Yeah? Oh, all right, yeah.
I actually did.
Wow.
I think this
for
is a
you.
good experience for you.
This
then.
is a celebration.
I almost
Yeah.
died.
Celebration
Hey,
of
but I
life.
got back to the snow truck. Yeah. So I got a glimpse of his face, and the one time me and my friends, we threw a snowball at the dude because he was one of those plow truck drivers that sees like apparently he gets hot inside the plow truck, so he rolls his window down and just rides with them. So he just chilled out behind a snowbank and lopped one in his face.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude, he got pissed
got
off
him?
and stopped, and we were like,
Chases you with his
"Peace out,
snowplow.
yo!" And then we just ran. We were gone.
Wow.
That is too
You're
good.
one of those kids.
Yeah, you're one of those kids.
Listen,
Dude.
One of those kids, huh?
We shot BB guns at cars, rocks,
Oh, I'd be
bouncy
pissed. I'm trying to
balls.
beat on my car.
You
Bouncy
serious?
balls?
Bouncy balls.
Yo,
Why-
that was the best.
What do you
It
mean
was-
shot bouncy balls?
No, we threw those.
Oh, threw them. All right.
While the car's like
I was
driving.
like,
Yeah, dude, that was the best.
How
that,
far
that
would a bouncy
Prius-
ball fly? After
Yeah,
that,
we had arms. We would sit. We sat in my friend's like upper.
whoa,
They
wait a
have
second.
arms.
At 13 years old, you guys had arms? Wow.
I was 14.
Yeah,
That sounds like a fully developed man child you were.
Hey,
My
welcome
goodness.
to my life.
sorry for
So-
those of you that might not have arms.
So listen. Oh wow, you didn't
Those
have,
of you who haven't hit puberty yet and are still growing your arms.
Don't worry,
If
it'll
you're
come.
15, still don't have arms.
Listen, I
Your
had
time is
puberty.
coming, don't
I
worry.
had puberty at 12,
Late
and I'm still
bloomers.
going through it.
Late
Yeah.
bloomers are still bloomers.
Yep, it's true.
Yeah,
True.
unless
Just
they
different
get
time of
past
life, you know?
harvest season.
When is harvest season? 25? We're coming up to harvest season real quick here.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can't be the
All
only one
right.
that's almost died.
You might be.
I've almost died a couple of times.
Really?
Yeah,
Explain.
back in my motorcycle days.
Oh, classic. The
yeah.
motorcycle days.
You know, we should ban all really men from having motorcycles because it's
Yeah.
just too dangerous.
Even the late bloomers.
Even the late bloomers with no arms.
Well, I don't even understand how they would drive a motorcycle.
Oh, I understand perfectly.
You don't understand?
People drive motorcycles without any arms all the time.
Yeah. It
you not see the
happens
inside?
all the time.
Yeah, so I had two motorcycles a year and a half ago. Well, oh my gosh, yeah, a year and a half ago. I had two motorcycles and a car. And one of my motorcycles, I was driving down. I was probably going 45.
That's like a
It was
little
a-
bit
Very
more.
moderate
I was probably in a
kilometers.
40-ish. Yeah,
Those
yeah.
of you in the UK.
But I was driving down like kind of like
Canada or
like
basically
main
anywhere else.
street of where the city I lived in, and there's this like a giant delivery truck on the right hand side, making a right hand turn, getting off the road. But because he was there, I was in the blind spot of this car pulling out onto the road I was on, and this
By chance, was it a bad driver?
the person who pulled out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had a stop sign.
Oh man, you didn't
yeah.
say she?
Oh,
Wow.
oh,
Wow.
Dude, what are you, a misogynist?
Yep. As
Are
soon
you
as
saying
I,
all bad drivers are women? Is that what
I'm
the
hoping-
moral of
I'm
the
I'm
story
saying
is
that I
here?
probably would have not
Was she
had a
white?
near-death experience.
That doesn't matter.
Had I don't know. I don't know what
Amen.
I'm saying. Yeah.
Amen.
I feel like you're a little...
No, maybe the car would have poofed somewhere else if it was
Aaron,
a
you
man.
sound a little frazzled. Is
All
this
right.
still
Whoa, whoa,
is this
whoa.
still
It
deep
was
in your heart? Like,
emotionally-
I mean, this is
Yeah, I felt like taking. Anyways, this is what happened. Let me just tell you what
Okay,
happened.
I'm
yeah. If
listening.
you could just tell us what happened,
And,
Aaron, that'd be great.
Tell
So
all
she
of us.
pulls out, and she doesn't really like pull out slowly like you're supposed to
She's wearing a
check. You
condom.
know, yeah. She just like guns it out in front of me, and then slams on her brakes because she gets scared and sees like me on my motorcycle, and I have to slam on my brakes, and my back tire kicks out in front of me, and I slide sideways down the road for at least 15 feet.
Jeez.
I stop, like, from me to, like, this fridge here. I mean, you can't see it, but it was, like, 4 feet away between me and her. And she's just sitting there looking at me, and everything in me wanted to take off my helmet and, like, chuck it at her driver's window, which would have been on, like, you know, right there. I was just so angry.
The left side.
Yep,
for
the left- it
those
would've been
who
the left
are not in America or
Yeah,
have a right side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
right
anyone
side.
in
Or a
the
male
UK.
vehicle.
A
Not like a
male?
male, like, gender mail. Like, you know, like post office mail. Like a mail truck.
mail vehicle.
Post office.
Oh.
Post vehicle.
M-A-I-L.
I understand.
Yeah,
I don't
that
know why
one.
you
See,
keep.
Aaron.
I
quick
understand. I
question
don't know
here.
why you're still listing these things.
Quick question. Do you think? Okay, now hear me out.
Did you almost die?
Conspiracy theory time.
Okay.
Do you think this might have not been an accident whatsoever, and that you accidentally got mixed up in some giant game of curling
Yeah.
with cars?
Well, how lit
and-
was it? That's a joke. You go on Snapchat Saturday
now,
night. It says curling.
Even though this will be posted,
It's
it's
lit.
gone.
It was lit.
Yep.
Was it lit? Can curling be lit? It's on ice.
I used to
I
curl.
don't know.
What are you like weights
used to
or
curl?
No, I used to...
Like weights
Like
or
the
ice on
icing
rocks?
curling
I
with
used
like
to
the-
ice curl.
Really?
Yeah.
Where
Well,
are you
Jonas-
from?
where
Where
did
did
you
you go
get-
to do something
from
like
Minnesota.
I don't
He's
know, dude.
like,
I was like 7.
like, whoa, dude, I got
I
this.
want to do this, so I started curling.
I got this smooth
Wow.
stone, and there's a frozen lake.
Let's
Gotta
slide
do it.
No, dude,
Gotta
it was
do
like
it.
it was like in a
Destiny.
stadium.
It's like
It was
shuffleboarding, but on ice, right?
Yeah, basically.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're trying to get closer to the target. So I mean, if the target was the woman, I think you became,
Apparently.
you got,
I was pretty stinking
you probably
close.
won that game.
Yeah. That motorcycle ended up getting totaled like 2 months later.
Oh,
That's upsetting.
geez.
You
And
know-
then my car got totaled on the interstate with
Hey,
me and
hey,
like
that's another
That was
story
another one.
for another
that was bad.
time.
I've
Jeez.
gone through 3 vehicles.
Aaron,
in the
you gotta
past
stop
year
almost
and a
dying.
half. Yeah. But none of them were my fault. 100% other person's fault every
Yeah,
time.
that's
Wow.
what. Yeah, that's what everyone
It's
says.
impressive.
No, but it was.
I know,
yeah.
I'm kidding, I
So if
know
you have
this.
a car you want to like you can't sell but you want to get rid of, let me
Just
drive it
let him
for a
drive it.
month or 2, and we'll have an accident.
Cash out on that insurance.
And
you
we'll
know?
yep. I will ensure it's the other person's
Are you gonna buy
fault.
Isaac's car?
Isaac's?
Yeah.
Who's
He's
Isaac?
selling it?
When he
Wait,
leaves.
who is Isaac?
Yeah.
Oh, I would totally buy his
Who
car.
is
His car
Isaac?
awesome.
Isaac, our RA.
Then
of
thank
our
you.
floor.
Our fearless leader.
Our
I
fearless
saw a
leader.
picture of him.
We
Went
treat
to
Isaac like a
Yeah.
god here on
Yeah, he's
Two
very
East
good. He's
Carlson.
very good at Rocket League.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
it's-
It's
oof.
not even fair.
Shout out to Rocket League. Oh,
Hey,
God.
Psionics.
Anti-shout out to
we're
Rocket League. Those new
open.
maps suck.
Listen, they are dope as
Hey,
dealers.
Yeah,
They
you
are-
better
okay?
calm down over
Like
there.
seriously, if
I
I could,
haven't-
if
I
I
haven't
could
checked
get
them
to
out
a
yet.
corner in
I
like
don't
the
know which
middle
side
of
to take here.
Philadelphia, dude, I swear I'd get those if I asked for dope.
What?
Shout out to all my homies.
Where did this just go?
Okay, all right.
Really,
All right,
that was
so
Back to
that-
Rocket
was-
League
it
and
was
then
an
rewinding
accident.
to near-death experiences.
Holy.
All right.
You know,
speaking
curling-
speaking of
curling-
near-death
curling is a
experiences,
pretty cool
hey
thing.
Josh, you got any near-death experiences?
I sure do. Actually, mine was pretty recent. I'd say mine was about 4 months ago. And this is kind of like, okay, in my mind during this situation, I probably wouldn't have died. But what was running through my mind was that this is kind of pretense. We're going to the end of the story to tell more about the beginning of the story. If he kills one
All right.
person,
Congratulations.
why would he not kill the rest of us because we witnessed it? Is what I'm saying.
Did you witness a murder or
wait,
something?
You witnessed someone
Dude,
What is
die?
going down?
You've seen someone get shot
I'm
No,
so
or
I
killed.
tell
confused.
the
You've
story.
seen someone get killed, right?
No,
I
no
think
one
you're-
got killed in this situation. But in my mind, I was like, if he
Oh.
kills this person, he's going to kill us. So this is my near-death experience. It was 1 a.m. and me and my friends were just dropped off another of my friends. And I said, I'm super thirsty. And since we're going to stay up for a while and like play some video games, we should go get some Red Bull from this BP like down the street.
Ooh, Red Bull.
Yeah, I really need to get hydrated.
British
you know, drink some
Petroleum.
Red Bull and
So I'm like, all right, let's go. So,
Should I tell him caffeine's a dehydrant?
hey, there was water there and there was Red Bull.
I'm
Thank
sorry, I
you.
didn't mean to
Wait,
like.
if we could just take our
Thank you,
our quick
PhD.
segment of
Thank you, PhD
biological
Aaron.
lesson from Aaron right now.
Thank
It's
you,
a,
PhD
it's a
Aaron.
dehydrant.
I was drinking it to be refreshed, Aaron.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
Refreshing
whip out
drink.
that PhD like that, but
Anyways,
I'll put it back.
So we go to this BP, right? And it's like 1 a.m. And we get there, and the store clerk is on the phone. And at the time, I didn't know who he was on the phone with, but it turns out he was on the phone with the police. But we just grabbed our Red Bulls, and we were like, all right. And he's like, oh, is that all you want? I'm like, yeah. And he, like, looks at me, but kind of looks through me and starts, like, screaming. I'm like, whoa, what's this guy yelling at me for?
Whoa.
And we turn around, and this guy's in here. And the store owner runs out of his back, like, window area and starts yelling at this guy to, like, tell him to get out. And the guy's, like, not doing it. You know, he's just coming in, grabbing chips. He's like, no, dude, I'm just grabbing chips. I'm not doing anything. And the store owner's like, no, you stole from me. You got to get out of here. And
So
guy's
the
like,
store owner like knew him already?
yeah, that store owner
okay.
was calling the police on the guy because he had previously stolen items
Oh.
from the
That's
store.
That's probably okay.
Jeez.
Whatever.
It was, it was a little weird. So we're like, all right, this is uncomfortable. But we didn't, like, leave because we were just, like, watching. This was pretty interesting, right? So the store owner is, like, yelling at the guy. And the guy's like, you know what, here's some money. Threw him, like, $5. The store owner's like, I don't want your money. Just give me the chips and leave. I'm like, I already called the police. He's like, man, I'm not stealing anything. I'm trying to pay for it. He's like, no, I
Yeah.
don't want it. The store owner, like, gets a little physical.
Whoa.
And, like, tries to push the guy out the door. And the guy's like, don't push me. And, like, pushes the store owner back. But he had chips in his hand. So chips just explode everywhere. And that was weird. So we're like, all right, well, this is getting a little intense.
Whoa.
The store owner backs up, rolls up his sleeves. At this time, we're like, we should probably get out of the store. But the guy that's trying to steal these chips is, like, standing in the only exit of the store. So we can't, like, just get around him.
Oh no.
So they get in this huge tussle, and the guy's like, I'm not going to fight the store owner. He's like, I'm not going to fight you. I'm just out of here. He's like, all right. So the guy leaves, and the store owner was like, looks at us. It's all, like, hyped up, turns around, opens the door, and yells at the door, you're a bad Muslim. The guy, like, turns around.
Whoa.
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 Man,
Whoa.
dude.
Looks
Whoa.
at the guy, pushes him back, and he's like, say that again. Lifts up his shirt, and he has a gun in his waistband.
Shoot.
Me and my friend are like, we're gonna die. Like he's
Yeah.
about to shoot this man and then shoot us. So we're like just tweaking. He's like, say it again, say it again. The stoner's like, I'm not afraid of you, and pushes him again. And we're like, this is out of control. The stoner's just
Oh
about
my
to die over
God.
a bag of chips. So luckily, this guy had a friend in the car, and his friend sees it and just sprints from the car, like pumping gas, all the way to the storefront. And like
Yeah.
grabs the guy's hand and pushes his hand away. He's like, "No, we're not doing this. We're not about to like go to prison for
Yeah.
a bag of chips."
For a bag of chips.
And the stoner,
What kind of
like,
chips were they?
It's worth it.
They were
you know?
Lay's.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
okay.
no,
Oh.
honestly, that'd be worth it. I mean, wait, Cheetos makes Lay's, right? Lay's makes Cheetos.
Shout out.
Karen.
Yo, we still want that sponsorship right now. I'm still like, yeah, yo,
Of Lay's? Oh, did I ever tell you?
dude, I want
Different
Cheetos.
story,
I just want
different
Cheetos.
time.
Cheetos.
I met
Cheetos.
the owner of Old Dutch at a valet event, and she gave me. Remember that giant box of chips I got?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she
Serious?
gave me a box of chips. She's like, "Hey, I'm the owner.
Whoa.
Thanks for getting my car. Here's a box of chips." And there's like 30 chips in the bag.
And you're like, yo, this is
Whoa.
dope.
That's
This is
awesome.
that
dope,
was the
dude.
sickest moment of my life. I was like, I just met the owner. Oh, I was.
You remember that one
regardless-
time when I accidentally made a fake bong out of a water bottle on a straw, and someone gave?
No, I don't remember.
You know
Never
what?
mind this.
I
Whoops.
do remember a moment walking down the hall, and I see you staring me down with this said accidental bong that you made.
And then I grabbed a bag of like jalapeno whatever Dutch Crunch. And I was sending pictures to people like, yo, smoking on this Dutch Crunch strain. It's pretty good. Listen, I was in such a weird mood, and it was like the funniest moment
Before
of my
after
life.
taking 5 hits of LSD.
There's 5 pounds of
5 pounds.
I think,
Yeah,
I think this is a
a
couple days
single hit
before.
of 5 pounds.
Yo, I had another weird dream. We ain't gonna talk about it. Maybe another time.
Maybe another time. I don't know. That was. Regardless of fact, so the guy comes back and the stoner like spits on him. And we're like, this
Whoa.
stoner's
Dude,
really
this
trying
dude
to.
He's
really wants to
reckless,
die.
dude.
oh
trying
my
to die.
god, savage,
he's trying to die.
Reckless.
savage.
Me and my friend just looked at each other and we're like, because they were in the doorway of the store the whole time, and we're like, well, they finally
should've-
leave, and the stoner like turns around, calls the police again, and we're like, okay, and just leave and go across the street to an SA and got our Red Bulls and just went home.
You should have just
What a
stole the
night.
Red Bulls. I mean, you shouldn't have stole the Red Bulls.
Should start looting,
You know, after
dude.
that guy went
Started
off on a
riding.
third bag of
Looting.
chips, like, dude, Red Bull, he could have really gone off on him. Like,
I know.
if he defended a bag of
$1
chips
bag
that
of chips
well,
or a $3 Red Bull.
he'd probably just eat
It's
you.
triple the price.
Triple.
I don't know how to do math.
It's okay, Ryan.
That's what you're at
Okay.
school for. You'll
Yeah.
get there. Don't worry.
So that's my near death.
Wow.
Michael, are you the only one that's never had a near death experience?
Yeah. Well, okay. You know, I've had a few. I don't
How many? How many? Is
I mean,
it?
I
How many
could
is a
go.
few?
I could go with the story of how I almost died at birth. I am nicknamed.
Jaundice.
I am nicknamed Miracle Mike now around the house.
Oh, yeah?
No big
Is that a-
deal.
is that a
That's
real-
just-
is
that's
that a real
just-
thing?
That's a
Is
real.
that-
That's a real thing, brother.
Hey, you should tell us
I could
that
tell
story.
us. I could tell
But
you guys
don't.
that. Or
Please don't. I really don't.
when I was younger, I
Hey, I
almost
don't wanna
died
hear
in a
about that.
car crash. But Aaron's already got the car crash card, so
It was a
I'm fine
motorcycle.
with that.
So
Motorcycle.
So yours is about jaundice.
So, I'm gonna tell a near death experience.
What does that
A
mean?
near?
Here's how it's going down. So, this was about a couple years ago. I was actually visiting this school.
All right.
I was visiting my siblings, just hanging out with them. And yeah, so we were hanging out with some of them and some of their friends, and we took a trip. Okay, there's some old abandoned, I don't even know what you call it. It's this massive
Old
building.
Chicago's.
It's about like 40 stories high.
Okay.
Like a
it's
grain
like-
elevator?
Yes, that is exactly
Oh.
what it is. Have you been there?
Whoa, whoa,
Was
whoa!
that the
Welcome
Mill
to
City Museum?
It might be.
Dr. Aaron. He's a historian.
Dr. Aaron
now.
knows everything, man.
Yep.
He is now a certified historian.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So we were going to this building, and so basically, I don't even know why we were going there. It was like 12 o'clock at night, maybe 1 a.m. or something.
So
and
you're
we just
waiting to
walked
get
over
killed
there.
by a bunch of
Yeah,
junkies.
basically. And there was tons of sketchy people in there. Like there were people on top of the roof just yelling like, "Hey, what's up, essays?" And we're like, "Shoot, this is sketchy." But we decided to go up there anyways. And so we're taking the most sketchy staircase ever, literally like 30 to 40 stories up.
Jeez.
And there are people dropping rocks and rubble down this staircase. Like literally, they're throwing rocks at us. And we're
Why
getting
are
hit.
you there?
I don't know, dude. It's supposed to be fun, It's supposed to be fun. That's what they always tell you, right?
Mhm. That
Fun.
is-
And
I was
so,
really, like the one time people tried to get me to go into an abandoned school, and I didn't do that because I was like, "Yo, this is sketchy," and there was no one in it. You tried to get me to go into a grain elevator, an elevator for things that weigh literally a quintillionth of me. Congratulations, that's not happening.
Yeah, well, we were doing it. We were feeling the strut. It was a dank night, so we said, "Heck, let's do it."
Did it
so we're
smell in there?
Oh, it smelled. Yeah.
Just so it's real dank.
Yeah, it was pretty dank. But so basically, I don't know if you guys have ever been in a said, what is it called?
Grain elevator.
Grain elevator.
Grenade
An elevator
elevator.
for grain.
An elevator, right. So basically, this building has like holes in it everywhere. Where I don't know why.
Bullet
Like,
holes.
I'm
Is this by the Stone Arch, that part?
Bullet hole.
I don't know.
No, it's,
I think
if
it's
you go
kind of
by
by the
the-
stadium.
The
Viking
U,
Stadium, I
the,
think.
U campus.
Maybe
It's
it's
over
that.
there. Yeah,
Green.
that
The
one.
we went.
Yeah, we went there that one
Wow,
time
you
with
guys went to
Isaac.
That,
Did
that
you?
one is sketchy.
Yeah, it was all
It's
boarded
huge.
up when we went.
Yeah, I think it is boarded
Yeah,
up
it's
now.
because of them.
Yeah, it's
Right.
probably because
I,
of
don't-
that.
I don't really
Thanks.
know.
Right, so we're
It's a
climbing the
joke.
stairs, we're getting rocks thrown on us, and then we're going from level to level, and there's like holes everywhere in the ground, for the grain or whatever. And I mean, it's pitch black in there. There's no lights.
Wait,
So I
hold
mean,
up. I'm pretty sure someone died there, like at the beginning of the year.
Yeah,
it would
And
not
that's why they
surprise me.
that's why it's all barred
I mean,
up.
I remember hearing that story from my
Whoa,
friends.
whoa,
Like,
whoa.
This
oh,
is
I can
almost my
see where
story
this is
right
going.
now. Yeah,
I can
all right.
see.
So we
I
get
have vision of the end of this one.
so we get pretty high up there, about like 2 stories from the roof or something. There's like a 1-layer roof, and then there's a second roof. So we were on the first one, and we were just looking out.
And then bang, bang, bang. He gets hit by a swinging body off a rope. And it's just like, whoa, 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 whoa. And he just gets smacked by this dead dude.
yep, that's what happened.
Hey.
That escalated real
Well,
fast.
this is going to be a little less climactic. But so we're walking around and
here
stuff,
to
and
entertain.
basically we were using flashlights, and
Wait,
one
you
of my
didn't have
friends
any
next to
flashlights?
me. No, I mean we were using our phones,
Oh, okay.
but
Who carries actual flashlights around anymore?
I mean,
I do.
didn't
Yeah.
you guys have a
What?
flashlight when you went?
No, we had our phones. I didn't have my flip phone,
During
dude.
those tunnels,
Oh.
we had flashlights.
Did we?
That's what I'm
Oh, you
talking
weren't
about.
going. You didn't go.
I went to the tunnels.
Yeah, I had your flashlight.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless,
Well,
continue. your story,
anyways,
Mike.
yeah.
yeah, back to the story. So we get to pretty close to the roof here. So we're at least 30 stories up. And
Yeah.
like I said, there's holes all over the ground. And so, we'd have someone go first with the flashlight who had one, and kind of you're like their phones and be like, hey, hole over here, one over here, whatever. And then while they were doing that, me and my friend were somewhere, I don't know, somewhere else, and he accidentally stepped into one of the holes. He got his right foot down. And
How big is this
he
hole?
legit, I mean, it's
Like wide enough for you to fit through.
way wider.
Oh,
I mean,
whoa.
There's various sizes, but some of them were, yeah. I mean, I would say,
Oh.
I mean, maybe 10 feet wide, honestly.
This is
Oh,
pretty-
wow.
yeah,
Actually,
huge.
that's a
Super
huge. Yeah,
And
that's.
so he started actually legit falling into it. Like
Oh.
he didn't get too far, but yeah, he stepped 1 foot into the hole, and I literally actually like saved him from falling in. I grabbed his hand, and it was like, literally, my heart was beating out of my chest. It was the scariest moment ever. I looked him straight in the eyes. He just looked at me, and I'm like, "You almost died." And he was just
Whoa.
like, "Yeah," and then we just stood there and then cried our eyes out and said I wanted to go home. And
Did you go home? Like
no,
right-
then we went higher and went to the roof. But
Oh,
I
it
hope-
was
Are
scary.
you kidding about that? I hope so.
And then we urinated off the.
Okay,
side of
that's
the,
totally worth it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was sick. No, but it was legit. Like, so that's what I mean when I saying I was near death. It wasn't
Yeah,
me
it
who
was-
was gonna die
You
necessarily.
were near the near-death
but I was
experience.
literally about to watch one of my friends fall 30 feet to the ground, and like
So he was near to near death.
I can't even imagine if
Oh
that
my
would have
gosh.
happened.
Just
like,
watching him?
Yeah, just
Whoa.
like. I mean, it's all cement. You know what I mean? Like,
So he just
you
he just died. at
Yeah,
that
he would've-
point.
you just died. Yeah, it
Oh
would
my
have been terrifying. It was terrifying.
And you probably wouldn't. You would have seen him just fall into darkness too, because he didn't have any light.
And then
You would've just-
slam his body on the floor.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, dude.
Blood probably would have squirted up,
Oh,
hit me
jeez.
back in the face. I would have got blinded by the blood and
Yeah.
probably fell down myself.
Ugh.
And then we wouldn't be where we are right now.
No, we wouldn't.
True. The dank tank wouldn't be around.
Mhm.
That's even scarier
That
to
is.
think of. Oh my gosh.
We're so glad you grabbed that guy's hand.
Oh yeah. I'm just glad I didn't fall down with him.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, honestly, I
That'd
would be
bad.
too.
That'd be the way. It's like, you're
I
not
don't-
supposed to say people that are drowning because more likely they're going
Right.
to drown you too.
Yeah.
Or don't catch a
dude, I
knife when
was
it's
like-
falling. Or don't try to catch a knife when
Like, I
it's
really
falling.
thought my story
Unless
was.
you're a ninja, it's grab the hilt.
I really
like
thought
a
my
normal
story was
person
good.
should.
All right, you chanced that.
Man, there was this one time when I was in Philadelphia and this dude was like, "Yo, man, I'm gonna shoot you for no reason." Right? That's cool, right? Dang, I really thought my story was gonna be better than all of yours. Gosh, dang, dude, you almost get shot. You almost fall down a hole. You
I almost
into
go
a-
over the hood of a lady's
Yeah,
car
like
on my bike.
you almost went over the hood of a bad driver's car.
Yeah.
Not a lady, just gender
But
neutral.
she was
Gen-
she was of the female gender,
Oh.
but I mean,
I mean, we're not going to name genders.
no, we're not. No, we're not
okay.
named. No, of course not.
Okay, so we're gonna close it out here. So next week the podcast should be out probably Sunday morning, Saturday night, depending on
We're going to keep track.
Weather
how things are
permitting.
going.
you
And,
know.
and I hope that this time we might actually get this done.
Yeah.
Maybe we could figure it
we
out.
probably
Amen.
will.
Amen.
Yeah. Next week, I don't know who our special guest is. I think it might be Taylor Gustafwin.
Gustafwin?
all right.
Renee,
Who's she?
Renee?
Ebola?
Renee,
Was it Ebola?
Renee Areola?
that's what I was gonna say.
Renee
I
Iola?
don't know. It might be. We'll see.
Well, it'll be a surprise.
Amen.
There it is.
So you gotta stay tuned. How are you gonna stay tuned?
You're gonna
comment, like, and
And
subscribe.
Scriddled.
And follow us on Facebook, Twitter. Oh,
When those
no,
things
never
actually
mind,
happen,
never
we'll
mind.
let you guys know when
Wait,
our
do we
handles
have a
get
LinkedIn?
done
Do we have a link? No, we don't have a LinkedIn.
No, we're not that good.
All right.
All right,
Well,
we're gonna
well,
we're
thanks
gonna do it on
everyone for
3. All right,
listening.
3,
2, 1.
I'm gonna go
Dank.
hang myself.